Hello and welcome. In a previous video I showed you how to create a metadata repository. In this video we'll be moving to the next stage and trying to analyze this repository and looking at the data that's contained within it. First of all, our repository is in the registered area where we created a new repository. Now click here in this area and click on Analyze Repository, and what this will do is will analyze the data for us, and so that we'll be able to perform a ROT analysis. The repository has now moved from the registered area and it will have moved to the analyzed area. We'll look at that now. Now in the analyzed area, which shows all repositories that have been analyzed. If we look at our particular repository, the example repository, we can see that now we have it's completed its analysis, and if we click on the repository itself, we now go to the summary window, which shows us a breakdown of the information contained in with this repository, which shows three main areas. Redundant, this means duplicate items. Obsolete, which looks at aged items, and out of the box that would be any item in excess of 5 years. And trivial, which would pick up non-essential business items such as temporary files, system files, audio files. It can also look at areas where the rate of growth has accumulated within this repository by the number of items and also by the volume of space that it's used. And then beneath that you get a basic sort of précis of the type of documents or files are contained within this repository. Purpose of this video, we're going to look at some basic file analysis. So if I click on duplicates, on the left hand side we'll be shown a number of duplicate sets. These are areas where if I click on the first one, it shows a PDF document, and on the right it shows me all the variations or duplicates of this initial file. From duplicates we can look at documents by age. So these are the obsolete, and our options are by date created, by last accessed, or last modified. So if we look at last modified, we have documents less than a year, 1 to 3, 3 to 5, 5 to 10, and 10 years over. So if I click on this, this will show me all the items contained within this repository that are in excess of 5 years old. As you can see here, the dates of the last modification, that's 2010, 2007, 2008, etc. You can also check by file type. So this repository shows me that the majority of different file types, there are some spreadsheets, but mainly they're documents. So these would be doc files, PDFs, etc. And this is them here. If I wanted to break this down even further, all I have to do is click on all, and then it shows me those file type areas in more detail. So if I look for documents, it will only focus on those particular items, and it will break down the document XE to docs, DOCMs, DOCXs, and presumably one further along for PDFs. So if you click on one of them here, you can do some further analysis. If you go to the right hand side, you can then look You can refine it further by selecting by title of a document, or you can do it by the age of a document. So let's have a look at PDFs, but I only want to look at those that haven't been accessed from 3 to 5 and 5 to 10 years. Apply the filter, and again it will show me all those relevant items. I can clear those, and then that will reload. You can do it by file size. You can also, as we've done, do it by file selection or file type. You could do it by if you knew the user, and so on and so forth.